Validation is the golden key that will unlock people's defensiveness. Now remember, validation, the meaning of validation is to show people that you are interested, to listen to their opinions, their advice, to agree with them, to make them feel that they have worth, to make them feel that they have wisdom and knowledge to share. Validation is the golden key that will unlock people's defensiveness. I want to share a study that was done by a man named John Gottman. In this study, he set up a hotel room to observe couples. He invited 130 couples to stay at this room, and they were observed. They would stay at the room for 1 day and night. And during this day and night, they would be observed, and they would go through a regular holiday, right? They would cook, they would eat, they would talk to each other, and they would spend time with each other. And during this experiment, he realized that with all of these couples, by the way, they were all newlyweds. They were just married. And what he realized was that through the day, every now and again, either the husband or the wife would say or do something small to try to connect with his or her partner. An example is maybe the husband would look out of the window and say, "Whoa, look at that awesome car." And what he's doing there is he doesn't really care that much about the car. He just wants his wife to get involved. He wants to feel connected, that she is making an effort to connect with him about this car, about this topic. And what John Gottman realized from this study was that out of these 130 newlyweds, 130 couples that were newlyweds, there were different ways that they could respond to these requests to connect. One way is called the positive response. They would say, "Oh yes, honey, wow, that is a really nice car." They would show their partner that they were interested. They would properly connect. Another way would be to negatively connect. They would disagree with their partner. "Oh, that's not a nice car. I don't really care about that car." And the third way would be neutral, where they would not really connect, but they would not be negative. "Oh, yeah, that's nice, honey." They're not really paying much attention. They're unwilling to actually connect on the topic that their partner wants to connect on. So they did this study to see how often the partners would want to connect in these small ways, and what kind of responses they would get, and how often they would get a positive response or a neutral response or a negative response. 6 years, the study was done, and there was a 6-year follow-up to see how many of these couples were still together after 6 years. And they found something very interesting. Some couples would only connect 33%. They would only give positive responses 33% of the time. He noticed that with the couples that only did positive responses 33% of the time, they all were divorced within those 6 years. And the couples who were still married, they connected with their partner, or I should say, they validated their partner 83% of the time, meaning lots of positive responses when the partner tried to connect. What we see from this study is that the ones who validated their partner were able to stay together and have a healthy marriage. The ones who did not validate their partners very much eventually got divorced. Irene?
就是这个 validation 呢，Bob 给的解释就是说去向人们展示就是你所感兴趣的东西，就 show people that you are interested。然后就是怎么说？就是它是一个让别人卸下心防的一个金钥匙。然后Bob 就举了一个例子，就是说在一个实验里面，就是我也不知道我忘了是谁啊，就是反正就有人做了一个实验，就是他邀请了邀请了大概130多对的情侣在那个就是在各自的那个房间里面呢，就待了1天1夜，然后呢他们就会在房间里面交谈吃饭嘛。然后就这些情侣，他们是属于那种刚刚结婚吧，就是新婚小情侣。然后刚开始的话呢，就是丈夫在房间里面，就丈夫就想要去通过一些小的一些事情，然后来增加和这个妻子的一些联系。就比如就是说，就看呐，那个窗外有一辆特别好的，就特别好看的车，然后就来让妻子就是给他们一个回应吧，然后他们就发现这个实验当中就是有3种不同的情况。第一种就是妻子给了丈夫比较积极的回答，就是说就说什么这个车我也觉得非常的 nice。然后第二种是比较消极的回答，就是我不喜欢这辆车，你不要跟我说这些。然后最后一种就是保持比较中立，就是他们就这些妻子他们也不会就好像就是不太感兴趣，就不是很在意丈夫说的这些话。然后他们这个实验就观察这些情侣他们多久会有这么一些回应嘛。然后接着他们就通过就做完这个实验之后，他们就用了6年左右去跟踪调查这些情侣是否还在一起，就他们有没有离婚啊什么的。然后他们就发现就当时做实验的时候，那些只给了对方只花了30%的时间去给予积极回应的这些情侣，他们离婚了。然后花了80%的时间去给对方积极回应的情侣，就始终还是恩爱如初。然后就他们之间的这个 validation 就是越来越强，就他们那种就彼此之间已经达成了一个可以说是一个非常和谐、非常统一的一个状态。对，大概就是这样。Oh, I have finished.